The courtroom fills with quiet tension as the bailiff's voice echoes, "All rise." Judge Vonda Bailey enters with calm authority, ready to hear the case of Hawkins versus Hawkins. At the bench stands Mr. Hawkins, a composed man with something pressing on his mind. He explains that his ex-wife has recently retired, something he only found out about after the fact. Judge Bailey leans in, eyebrow raised, as she confirms, she just decided to retire? The revelation sets the tone. Retirement, severance pay, and child support. This case is about to get complicated.
Judge Vonda B. Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the Hawkins.
Thank you.
Yes.
You all may be seated. Okay. Mr. Hawkins, you brought this case before the court.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's going on?
I just recently found out that she's just decided to retire now, and she's getting severance pay. And
She just decided. Wait a minute, let me stop you. She just decided to retire. So she
no,
still.
not just decided to retire. I just found out that she was retiring. I knew she was close to retirement time, so but I didn't know she was retiring now.
So she works a job.
Yeah, she's a teacher.
She's a teacher, and she has a severance package as well.
Yes.
She's received. Okay, do you know how much it is, or is there something I have to ask her?
You can say my name.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Excuse me. Let me address him, okay?
Okay.
I'll come to you as soon as I'm done.
Okay.
I promise.
All right. Thank
Okay.
you.
You're welcome. Go ahead.
Well, it's around $20,000.
Around 20,000. Okay.
Yes. I'm not sure the exact thing because it's not mine. So
How many kids do you all have?
we have one.
One child.
Yes.
Okay.
One little girl.
Okay. One little girl. How old is she?
17.
17. Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. You almost have her out the house.
Taking her butt to the military.
Okay. Okay. Ma'am, how much is
Yes?
the severance pay that you have?
Well, it is,
What
About-
amount is it, ma'am?
it's 25,000,
Okay. And how much are you making as a teacher right now?
52, thereabouts. Not as much as him, though.
How much does he make? Why are you
He's
talking to
so
him like that? Why are you referring to him like that?
Well, Chris is just, he's just a,
Mr. Hawkins explains that his ex-wife, a teacher, received a severance package of about $20,000. When asked about their child, he proudly mentions their 17-year-old daughter, a young woman nearly grown, preparing for the next chapter of her life. But before that chapter begins, financial obligations must be settled. The judge turns her attention to the mother, whose tone softens when she talks about Chris. She smiles even as she says, "He's a great guy." Very smart. The courtroom notices. Judge Bailey pauses. This isn't a love story, she reminds them. This is a child support hearing.
a great guy. He's does well. He's very smart. Aren't you, Chris?
Okay, do you guys, do you all need to be here today? It sounds like you have other business that you probably need to attend to.
No, Your Honor. Just
You
we
still
broke
have my
up
number.
quite a while ago.
Okay.
I'm remarried now. So
Okay, so,
I think this is just some theater going on. So
ma'am, are you aware that he's married?
I've heard some talk.
Okay, well, he just told you he's married.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so we're going to stick to why we're here. We're not here for you to tell your love story about him, okay? This is for us to talk about you paying child support. Now, your daughter, who does she live
Our
with?
love child. Yes.
Okay, your love child. Who does your love child live with?
Chris.
Tension rises as Judge Bailey uncovers that Mr. Hawkins is now remarried, a fact his ex-wife admits she had only heard talk about. The judge brings the room back into focus. This isn't about their past relationship. It's about their shared child. The mother admits the daughter lives full-time with Chris. Calm but firm. Judge Bailey asks whether any support payments have been made. Mr. Hawkins nods. Yes. $227 a month, which he's been saving for their daughter's future. His voice softens as he says, "I'm not trying to break her, just trying to support my daughter."
Okay, and she's been living with Chris, correct?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes, Your Honor.
all right. And since she's been living with you, Mr. Hawkins, have you been receiving any type of child support?
Yes, we have. It's around $227 now.
Okay.
And I've been just putting that in a trust for our daughter, so she'll be able to get that once she's older.
Okay.
So I'm just right now just wanting this money, so it goes to her. So when she ends up leaving, go and do what she has to do, she has the money. So I'm not trying to break her or anything like that.
Okay.
It's just to help support my daughter.
Well, I hope you wouldn't, because she seems pretty infatuated with you. Ma'am, so what I'm going to do is calculate your child support, okay? So your child support I have at the $52,000 a year. That's what you currently make as a teacher.
Yes.
Okay. Your gross is $4,400.
Judge Bailey begins the formal calculations. The mother earns about $52,000 a year, with an additional $25,000 in severance pay. The judge wastes no time explaining that severance counts as income. The mother looks stunned, but the judge is clear. I can deem that as income, and I am. The gavel of reality hits hard. Numbers fill the courtroom as Judge Bailey walks through gross and net income totals. The mother shifts uncomfortably, her hands fidgeting, her voice quieter now.
And then that brings your net down to $3,653.78, okay? Are you taking notes and following me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now we have your severance pay. I can deem that as income as well, okay? Yes, I can. You looking real confused, but I can, and I am, okay? So $25,000, we have your gross at $2,100, okay? And then your net at $1,823.23. Okay, do you understand? Is there anything wrong with the numbers?
Well, I'm a teacher, so we struggle. 50, that's not a lot of money that I live on. You understand, I'm sure.
Well, I understand, but I also understand that this child has been living with Mr. Hawkins, and you understand that child support is based on a calculation, right? Right?
Right.
Okay, and any income,
Trying to reason with the court, the mother pleads that teaching doesn't pay much. Judge Bailey listens, but reminds her that this is about responsibility, not sympathy. The judge's tone is fair but firm. Every dollar earned matters when a child is involved. Both parents carry health insurance for their daughter, which Judge Bailey acknowledges. Still, the final figure approaches, $1,095.40 in monthly child support. The mother exhales sharply. Her emotions show, but the law remains steady.
anything that is considered income it can be calculated in terms of calculating what your child support should be. You understand that?
Yes.
Okay. So based on that, I have a combined net of $5,477.01. Yes, ma'am. And then that brings, well, let me back up. I see here that you all both carry health insurance on the child.
Yes.
Okay, both double insured. Okay, so you all just maintain that. After a while, she'll fall off anyway because she'll be an adult. So I have your child support amount at $1,095.40. But I also heard you. Are you okay, ma'am?
Yes.
You're hyperventilating over there. Are you okay?
Well, Chris has that effect on me, but it's,
Oh, you know what? I'm not even about to entertain that. I shouldn't have asked. That was the wrong question. I do apologize. Mr. Hawkins, you did say that the two of you were cordial.
Yes, it's...
Okay, because what I did, I also...
The judge pauses, noticing the mother breathing heavily. "Are you okay, ma'am?" she asks. The woman forces a smile and admits, "Chris just has that effect on me." The courtroom stirs with quiet laughter, but Judge Bailey shuts it down instantly. "I shouldn't have asked," she says, refocusing the room. Mr. Hawkins remains calm, respectful. The judge moves on, now turning to his side of the calculation. His monthly support, if required, would be around $871, but he doesn't push. Instead, he softly says, "I can just do $200. She's got another year." A rare moment of grace between exes.
calculated what your child support would be a month as well because of how you all, I mean, your child is an adult, right?
No.
So based on what your child support would be, it would be like $871. Based on, the documentation that you turned in as a police officer, right?
Yeah.
Does that sound right? Is that pretty
yes,
accurate?
But I don't want too much stress on her because apparently it's
Just don't look at her.
creepy
Just
for
keep
me.
looking at me.
So,
yeah, because it's creepy for me to even see it on my
can we
peripheral.
just I can just do with 200. It's gonna go to her.
$200?
She's got another year. It's $200.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is order child support at $200 by agreement of the parties, okay?
Yes.
All right, is there anything
So
else?
sweet.
Ma'am, you know what? That's great. Why don't you have a conversation with his wife after the show, okay? Is there anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, nothing further?
Judge Bailey nods, visibly satisfied by the maturity in the room. All right, she declares, child support is set at $200 per month by agreement of the parties. The case, once tense, now finds calm resolution. Before dismissing the courtroom, Judge Bailey can't resist a touch of humor. She looks at the mother and says dryly, "Why don't you have a conversation with his wife after the show?" The room chuckles, but the message is clear. Leave the past in the past.
Okay, you all are dismissed.
All right, thank you.
Hi guys, it's Vonda Bailey, and I'm coming to you as the lawyer this time. We have arrived at the educational portion of our show. I just wanted to go over what this segment would cover and how the different scenarios interact with child support under Texas law. I want to talk to you all what you just witnessed in the Hawkins case. In this particular case, mom was the teacher. She also had a severance package. Can she pay child support based on both of those? Well, yes, she absolutely can. Although her severance package, as she stated on the episode, was just the money that she received, I believe the $25,000, it was sitting in a savings account. No harm done, right? Well, for purposes of calculating child support, the court can deem that as income. So the amount of money that she made as a teacher is also calculated with.
As the session ends, the show transitions to the educational segment. Judge Bailey steps out from behind the bench, speaking directly to the audience as Vonda the lawyer. Her tone is informative yet warm. She explains that in Texas, severance pay can be counted as income when calculating child support. She clarifies that both parents' earnings, even temporary or one-time payments, can affect what's fair for the child.
The $25,000 deemed income to get her monthly child support obligation a month. And something else you all noticed in that episode, the parties were able to agree to a child support amount. You're more than welcome to do that. Although you have guideline child support in Texas, the parties can come to an agreement and agree to a certain amount of child support if they believe that it's in the best interest of their child. Do you know of anyone who's experienced a similar situation? Be sure to subscribe to our channel and make sure you comment below. You never know, their story may end up as a scenario on our show. After all, these kids aren't raised on air alone. Support Court with Judge Vonda.
Vonda continues, reminding viewers that while the law sets guidelines, parents can still come to their own agreements if both sides believe it's in their child's best interest. The Hawkinses did just that. She invites the audience to reflect, to learn, and to engage. Behind the legal talk, one truth stands tall. Child support isn't about winning or losing. It's about doing right by your child.